You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Welcome back to the Troll Hole, where we trash the trolls so you don't have to. Hop aboard the troller holster. We're going to the spit pit. I'm here today, your host, at Just Mike Lester. With me, as always, the sludge sergeant, the king of the sludgelings, Ben Katzner. Let me hear it, Ben.
Hey, I'm the king of the sludgelings. It's a big responsibility, but I'm glad I can do it. Thank you for being here with us, everybody. Who's with us today, Mike?
With us today is our good friend, our new friend, our beloved internet star, Sam Schedler.
Hello, Troll Hole. I'm so honored to be in this hole with you guys. It's so nice.
I like that. You're the first person to be like, I'm in the hole with you.
Yeah.
People get scared of the pit.
People are a little scared of the pit, but not you.
Not me.
Spit pit.
Not me.
Thanks for... Okay, we can't keep calling it the spit pit. But,
I kind of like spit pit.
all right. Okay, spit pit it is. Also with us, producer Neil. What's up, Neil? Thank you for being our god.
Thank you for having me.
Neil, our demigod, our overlord,
Ascending.
the person that makes literally everything happen.
Truly, without Neil, we would be completely fucked. So.
We would be doing this with unplugged mics.
It's just me and you talking. It's just on the street. Like, do you have any change?
You got trolls? We're in Spy House Coffee. Hey, guy in overalls, you got any trolls?
Cut that out. They're not a sponsor. We don't want to talk about Spy House.
Oh, that's true.
Sam, how are you? How are things?
I am doing great. Had a weekend of some fun shows with you.
I was there
That
for one of them.
fun.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a huge night owl, but I stayed up past midnight, which was crazy. For
What
me,
drugs were you doing? What's going on here?
I know, right? So
Past
big
midnight.
weekend.
You have some aspartame to keep you fueled? How do you stay up late?
Okay, yes.
Sody pop?
Yes. Was a big Diet Coke guy. Just made the switch to cherry Pepsi.
Ooh!
And it's I think I like it better.
How
than
did you
Diet
go? Where did that come from?
My friend, who is a lesbian, is...
Very important detail.
I think that's so important. I have one lesbian friend, and I need to make sure people know that I have a lesbian friend. My friend...
So funny.
Sam's an ally.
We're talking soda. My lesbian friend.
Well, okay, so that is so pivotal in that I just said it. And yeah, she was like, try it. And so I did.
That's hilarious.
Now it's a thing that I do. But at Costco, you can't buy what are they? Pallets of them.
No, you can't. You can only do Coke Zero, Diet Coke. You can do you can do the tall bottles of Coke. It's interesting though. You pivoted from diet back to regular.
No, it is. It's
diet.
Okay. Yes,
it's
it
diet.
Is still, yes,
Cherry
yes.
Pepsi.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Where do you even find that?
The store, but not Costco.
Oh, it's not
Costco.
That's like Quaaludes.
Yeah.
Are those?
I don't know that you know what Quaaludes are. Yes.
What are Quaaludes?
A Quaalude is a bird that you take and it really just makes you feel good. You know?
Oh, is it a drug?
Yeah, it's a drug from
God.
the 60s.
Okay.
It's okay.
Quail.
That's our social.
Quail. That's why I thought
That's okay.
it was.
That's our social clip right there.
Yeah.
Quaaludes birds.
All of our social clips are just you being like, that's our social clip.
Timestamp that, Neil.
Well, I'm glad that you have that new joy in your life. That's
Thank
really
you.
exciting.
I'm really happy too.
Let me ask you this question. Well, we'll start with our normal question that we ask each other. Has anyone said anything weird to anybody this week? Mike, do you want to say anything weird to you?
I can go first. Yesterday, I was working a toy convention
Jeez
in
Louise.
St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Oh, no.
And I sold a good amount of toys. I was happy with myself.
Wait, you were selling?
What are you selling?
Yeah, you got to explain your role here.
I collect mint in box toys, and I have for quite some time. And now it's just getting to the point where I kind of have overflow, or I have duplicates of the same thing.
Sure.
So I brought 2 totes. It was $20 for a table that my buddy was like, you should come try to sell stuff. And I sold a lot of stuff.
and these are sex toys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I'm selling vibrators at this children's toy convention.
We got big, thick, black dildos. We got a big, thick, black...
We got a dragon penis here. Come get your dragon penis.
Preloaded with.
I got a Shrek themed dildo.
I almost said something that made me sick on the inside.
Come on, say it.
But it feels
Say
like you know how those dragon dildos or whatever have like the squirt lube inside?
Yeah, well, no, but what are you talking about?
Sort of seems
You know,
like
it's like a
that's
fake
common
penis, and then
knowledge.
it's like,
What are you talking?
oh.
That's not a thing.
See, I wish I would have
You
continued
had a
to stop
dream.
myself.
Yeah.
You had a dream about that. But I'm selling toys, and people, I think I might have to start like a toy Instagram page because people are like, what's your collector Instagram?
Yeah.
And
Sure.
I shared my real Instagram with a guy, and he's like, oh, you do comedy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you're funny. You're not like one of those like successful, unfunny people. And I was like, no, obviously not. I'm selling fucking toys at a fucking American Legion in St. Cloud.
Damn.
So no, I am not successful.
Sir, just take your dragon penis and go. Just get out of here.
Hey, he bought 4 Lucy's, so God bless him. God bless
Wow.
you, Jerry.
That
Yeah.
sounds like the mom troll that we're of the week for that one.
Yeah.
Was your mom?
Yeah. My mom's in
Yeah.
disguise. I'll buy these. I remember buying them new for you.
What's your plan?
What's the plan, son? I mean, stranger.
That's fun. Okay. Sam, what about you? Did anyone say anything weird to you lately?
Yeah, so it was after a show, and I sometimes will record cameos for people where
Love
like
that.
you give them a shout out or whatever. And this woman who was very drunk came up to me and was like, Sam, do you remember doing a cameo for me? It was about window blinds. And I was just like taken aback, and I was like, oh my God, like fun, but no, I don't remember. And she like switched and just became super angry. And she was like, you could have just lied and said you did. And I like, and she's
lie to me,
she's
Sam.
right. She's right. But if I would have said, yes, I remember, could there have been follow-up questions?
100%.
100%.
I think she would have just been like, okay, great. And left.
That's
No.
true, that's true.
It wasn't even you.
so
She
it
got
was,
a cameo.
It
Yeah.
was
It was
a
somebody else.
lose then.
Yeah, no
So, okay,
question.
she put me in a trap.
She put you in a trap. She
Okay.
tried to trap you, and you
And
did the
she
right
did.
thing. You go, no, I don't remember you, peasant. Now go
Yes,
away.
yes.
Be gone.
She got a cameo from one of the Culkins, and she comes up to Sam. You remember
I
the
swear
window
it
blinds?
was you.
That's hilarious. It was actually
Yeah.
like O.J. Simpson or something. No, the juice is loose. That's you. Come on, the window blinds. You said, I hope these blinds are closed when I killed my wife. You know? You're like, I'm sorry. I've never played football. That sucks. I'm sorry.
That was weird.
I don't know. what happened.
O.J. Simpson. At least Culkin's kind of close. She got a cameo.
Do you get that? Do people say you kind of look like O.J. Simpson a lot or no?
Every couple months.
yeah. See,
Yeah.
I believe that. I feel
He
like in the
shaved
summer.
the top.
Yeah.
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 Mhm. And it's really dark. then.
Yeah. Like when I'm wearing my O.J. Simpson costume, people do come up
Yes.
to me a lot and they
Yes.
say, "Please stop wearing blackface." Thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry that happened. People are weird. Yeah, this is where we're gonna be. This is the energy. I don't know. We're having a good time. We're having a good
No,
time.
I'm having a blast.
So yeah, I also had someone say something weird to me. I was in Wisconsin, which is probably they're like, I have a hard time in Wisconsin. I don't know what it is. I feel like I just go to Wisconsin and people are like, we got to say something racial, you know, like it always happens. And I was doing a show in Wisconsin. I had a really great time. I had fun. And then after the show, people were coming up to me and I saw I'm an idiot. I should have been selling toys or something.
Yeah, I sell
Like,
toys.
Here you
Dragon
go.
dildos.
Here's my used dildo.
Yeah.
Straight from Mike Lester. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
yep.
Double-sided. We both used it. We signed it. And
That's our merch. That's our merch.
are
for
you
the
more
pod.
of a Ben side or a Mike side?
The troll holdo.
Ooh.
Oh,
Troll
yeah.
hole dildo? Is that a good merch thing? You think?
troll hole
Double-sided
dildo?
dildo? Or maybe we
Yeah.
just do a hole and then it's like our faces
We
are
do
at
a
the bottom.
pocket ass, and it's each of our asshole.
I bet you didn't know
Some
this is
really
what you
good
signed up
ideas.
for.
Some really good ideas.
Sam had to have an idea after watching my comedy.
That's true.
That there
That's
would be
true.
some horrific things said. A pocket ass.
Ooh, girl.
It's double-sided. I think that's the first of its kind.
Probably the last of its kind too. Legally speaking, I don't think
First of its kind, last of its kind.
So I was in Wisconsin, some pocket assholes, and this guy came up to me and he referenced a part of one of my jokes and goes, he's like this big country white dude. He had a NASCAR hat on, taller than me, bigger than me, and he was like, I love that Michael Jackson joke you do. And I don't really have a Michael Jackson joke. I just reference Michael Jackson, all right? But I was like, okay, thank you. And I was like, this is a natural place for this conversation to end. And he was like, no, there's more. He's like, I used to serve in the military with a big brother from Louisiana, just like you. And I was like,
oh boy.
And I already knew it was going to happen. I already felt the energy. I'm like, this guy is going to say the N-word. No question. No doubt in my mind.
Your N-word senses are tingling.
Here's how I describe it to people.
That's your spidey sense.
Yeah. Uh-oh. There's an N-word flying around here. And so this big country white dude, right? And he's just talking about this guy he served with from Louisiana. And he was telling this story. And I'm listening to the story. And here's how I describe as a black person, when you know a white person is going to drop it. It's kind of like when you're driving in winter on an icy road, and you start to fish.
You know you're gonna crash. You know you're gonna crash.
What's gonna happen?
You're about to surrender to the weather.
You're just like, no. Oh, there's nothing I can do. I guess I'm just gonna hit this guardrail, right?
Yeah.
And then the guardrail is just the N-word. And boy, we crashed right into it. And he was telling this. He's like, here's a joke he used to tell me. He's like, he was from Louisiana, and he said the only thing there's more of in Louisiana than flies is N-words. I had nothing. I was just like, dog, it's Black History Month. I literally said that to him.
That's good.
And it just and he was like, oh, I meant no offense. And I was like, what do you mean? You chose the only thing that could probably offend me in that moment. After
God.
Also you could have just given me $50. I essentially made $250 to be called the N-word. Which I will argue is probably the most I've ever made to be called that. But it's just damn, I got to drive 3 hours to have this happen.
It's an OJ cameo.
OJ cameo.
Except you paid $250.
Yeah, dog. It was brutal. I'd rather have OJ murder me than have to do that again. But that was the weirdest thing someone said to me in a while, honestly. It's been a little bit since.
We've had multiple in a row of you in Wisconsin. It's just,
I got to get out of
Wisconsin is not your demo.
There's 3 places I really like, and then everywhere else, it's just, dude, somebody followed me. I'll talk about this some other time.
To your car?
No. Yeah, right. They don't follow me in the car. They just shout the N-word. Good job.
Yeah.
I was in a gas station and one of the people there was following me around in the gas station.
Oh well,
that was actually
Wisconsin.
No, that was actually small town Minnesota. It was right
it was by your house.
Yeah. It was a gas station I always steal from. So they're like, "Hey, isn't that the guy on the photo?"
We got to get you to Iowa. Things will turn around there.
It'll be much better there.
Or the Dakotas.
We're going to Iowa.
We are going to Iowa.
So that was it. That can be. Yeah. So I guess we're all just
what a great
tortured
segment.
souls.
Truly.
So I'm glad we're all here. I'm glad we all made it.
Yeah.
It's all gonna be great.
Glad I sold toys.
Yeah, I'm glad you sold toys too.
Yeah.
Can you use that money for the pod? Do you think?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
So, anyways, moving on. Neil's over there. Will I ever be paid?
I'm in it for the long haul. No worries.
Once these double-sided assholes start cooking, buddy, you're gonna be able to buy a boat, brother. Don't even worry about it. So this is the Troll Hole Podcast. We like to talk to people who are in the public eye, right? Who have interactions with people online, in public. It's been very fun. We've been very enlightening so far.
It's been the best.
It's been honestly a really great time. And obviously, you're doing great online. You're a stand-up comedian. You have a lot of eyes on you at all points in time, right?
Yeah.
So what is your relationship with just commenters online? Do you get a lot of trolls?
Do you engage?
People nice to you? Do you engage? Great question.
Yes. So as soon as I started getting more followers, I realized that you sort of have to engage, because it's like your job job, like you like. I think you sort of have to, and I enjoy doing it for people who like me, but and like respond I'll set time out of my day to like reply to DMs because I enjoy doing that, and like if people respond to me, great, I would like to respond to them. But when it was just sort of for fun and not something I did that like helped pay bills, I was like, I don't want to respond to anyone. Like that's separate and I want to keep that separate. But then, yeah, it sort of changed when it's like, oh, this like, I hate saying this, but like this could help sell tickets to shows.
Sure,
and like, like that's a part of the motivation. I happen to enjoy doing it and people are awesome. And yeah, people are mostly super nice. But people are also like super mean too.
Yeah.
Like
the dichotomy of man.
Yeah. And
both ends of the spectrum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real double-sided asshole.
A real double-sided
That's the name of this episode.
Yes.
Wait, can I ask you a question real quick? Did you have like a big jump from not a ton of followers to like something like blew up and then you had a bunch, or was it like a gradual rise?
It was super gradual.
Okay.
It was super gradual. I started making content, and I hate that word. I hate that. Let's cut that.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna have to cut this whole part because there's someone doing drum and bass music out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if
super
you can pick
nice.
that up at all.
We're good? Okay.
But it was super gradual. I started, I was a bedside nurse during COVID, and just like I'd come home from work and just be so tired, and like everyone was tired and it sucked for everyone. But I was like, I need to like have a hobby. And so I remember I posted this video. It was me making homemade Pedialyte. And I thought it was like the funniest thing. And I watched it back like 50 times. And like, I was like,
This has got 50 views on it. This is crazy.
And I was like, this is going to go viral. And like, things are going to change for me after I post this. And then I posted it and like 6 people total saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you guys don't know how funny I am. So those 6 people do. But and then I just like kept doing it and just decided that I was only ever going to make stuff and write stuff when it was fun for me, and never like...
Sure. You're making content that you think will go viral. That's what you don't want to do.
Yes, yeah. I only wanted to make stuff that I thought was funny when I wanted to make it.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't something that I like helped pay rent or whatever. So I was able to do that, and I still am now. But like it was, I never wanted to just be like, well, this is how I beat the algorithm, and so this is what I have to do. I was like, I just wanted to make stuff that I thought was funny.
Or this is like a lot of it now is like template content, where it's like there's a trend going, so it's like I'm going to do something that adheres to this trend to hopefully get pushed up.
Right.
Now, if you're going to do the Pedialyte video, be like, we make our own homemade Pedialyte.
Yes.
We talk like this.
Yeah.
Well, now you do a collab post sponsored by Pedialyte.
Yes.
Because you got the fucking numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're working on Liquid IV right now. Right now, they'll just give me a commission code, but I want them to give me money.
Wait, are you being for real?
Yes.
Shit.
So I want them to...
I was like,
I want them to give me a flat sum of money to make a video for them.
Yeah.
Instead of just giving me a commission code.
You could be the Pedialyte prince.
That would be so
The
fun.
Pedialyte Prince is good.
I should
actually
reach
my new
out to
rap name. You
Pedialyte
can't
and
have
be
that. I'll
like,
take that.
you give me money.
You got a
and then I'll
crown.
like you
You're in a
more."
bathtub full of Pedialyte. You have servants around you
I really think this is a fun.
fanning you with palms.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I'll cast you guys.
Oh
That'll be
God,
fun.
please cast me. I'll be a PA at this point. I don't know how many of these toy fairs I can do.
That's fair.
Okay, so gradual and things started happening, and I love the mentality of like I'm just gonna make stuff that makes me laugh.
That's the way. That's the way you have to do it, or you will go insane.
So now my question is: so you're making stuff that you like and that makes you laugh and you think is fun. How does it feel when someone on the internet disagrees with that?
Yes. Most of the time they're not disagreeing with like the stuff. They're
Okay.
just saying mean things about me, which is like,
Yeah.
Oh, so that's fine.
right. It's like, and there's a moment, no, 2 moments in my life where I was like, I'm going to turn off comments for people who aren't following me. And then I was like, it's sort of fun to get mean comments.
It also
Yeah.
kind of hurts the content too if you don't let everyone comment, because that's
Yeah.
really what drives it, unfortunately.
We all want to be scumbags, okay?
Yes.
Let us out ourselves as the worst people on the internet.
Let us lick
Yep.
the floor. Let us lick the floor of
Exactly.
the internet and
Exactly.
comment whatever the hell we want.
Hey, it's my freedom of speech right to call you a fucking dirtbag. Unlock the comments.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude,
They
it sucks.
DM you, unlock the fucking comments, Sam. I got a really good compliment I want to
Someone
post
cooking.
for you.
It stinks so much. So,
Do you get a lot of DMs though, where it's like your content is helping people like get through their day? It's like helping them get out of like, because that's what I find rewarding too. It's like you're helping people get through the day. You're
people say that to you?
well, they said it like 3 times. They said I've gotten it like 3 times and it's stuck with me. Because like I can be called a drowned weasel all you want,
Right.
You're like, Mike, that video.
Like your insane ramblings help me feel better about my abusive relationship with my dad.
That video you posted of a monkey drunk driving
It did so much.
really made my day.
But don't those stick out, Sam?
Yes. Yeah.
You get some nice ones like I worked 18 hours and on my breaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, for me, they're like, I dig graves, and Mike, your content helps me dig the hole quicker.
Yep. Yeah, those are always super surprising and make it super fun. And I'm like, I don't know how, but like, that's great. And if it works, I'm happy for you. Because I'm just like posting things that I think are funny. But if they say they help them, I'm like, that's so great. Cool.
I think you're very pleasant. Like when I watch your videos,
Thank
like
you.
you have a very your vibe is so like inviting and kind and nice, and that is so opposite from most of the things that I see anywhere.
Thank
If
you.
someone's
That's
nice
super nice.
online, it's usually like a trick to be like, also I'm in jail or something.
Yeah.
It's it never feels
Yeah.
good at the end of it. But I always watch your stuff and I end up feeling very good.
Yeah. Most
Thank you.
nice people online are grifters.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they're peddling
You're
something.
not a you are peddling Pedialyte, but you're not a
Yes.
grifter. And
But
that's okay. That's
you got the
Pedialyte
collab,
Prince.
the
Yes.
official collab. You're not going behind Pedialyte's back,
Yes, exactly.
which we would never do. Pedialyte, if you want to sponsor.
Do you have this? I'm kind of putting you on the spot. Sorry. Do you remember like one of your favorite like nice comments you've ever received,
Oh,
or opposite, or maybe one of your least favorite you've ever received?
I will sometimes screenshot them so that I remember them.
Yeah.
But like the general, like, I don't remember. It's just the general idea of what you were saying about like, hey, your like comedy really helped, or like I've been having like an awful 18 days or something, and
that's a lot of days.
this I finally like laughed for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
And like, I just think that's so cool because I'm making a video about how I don't know anything about cars, and like that's helping you like that.
Yeah.
That's so, I don't know. It's really cool how that can actually have an effect on people.
Mine are mostly like, hey, Mike, I've been institutionalized. I just got phone privileges.
Michael, it's your father.
Mike, it's Dad. It's Dad. Here's my social security number to prove it's me. Mike, I need money.
My head hurts now. It's probably the.
Should we get into some trolls or what? Should we get down and
Let's
dirty?
do it.
Wait, do you have just real quick? Do you have a favorite like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, what did
Oh,
you really get into initially? Like what drew
Yes.
you in past Facebook? We all went through our Facebook phase,
Oh, yeah,
but
of
once
course.
the apps really got singular.
Yep. I did TikTok first, and then now Instagram is so much more fun.
Yeah.
Than TikTok.
Yeah.
And I like responding to people is so much easier. Like stories are super fun on Instagram compared to TikTok and things that will do huge numbers on, I hate that I just said that, things that will do well on TikTok will like bomb on Instagram and vice versa. It's really weird just like figuring out how, I don't know. It's so weird. Like a video on TikTok will get 10,000 views or something, and then on Instagram it'll get like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
And it's like it's the same video.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened.
You ever do the repost? You ever be like, this didn't get the credit it deserves, I'm going to repost it?
I'm too much of a coward to
Oh,
do
I
that.
do that all the
I
time.
will never.
Repost it. Fuck it.
Truly.
It doesn't pay off?
Yes.
It
Not
does.
For me, for
It
other
does.
people who-
Really?
Yeah. I've
On-
gained like hundreds of followers off of reposting
Really?
the clip. And I just think I'll just keep reposting the same clip.
Why not?
Fuck
if
it.
it works.
You should
Who
only
cares?
be able to post one clip and then just repost it like every 6
I
months.
like that, yeah. Well, every 6 months, every 6 hours.
That's my new social media app. It's called Rumble, and you can.
What? You were part of the Mug Club now? Troll Hole collabs with Louder with Crowder.
Oh, God.
You crazy son of a gun.
Started a new app called True Social.
Oh, God.
You're really tickling yourself this up. I love it. I love ticklish Ben.
It's just nice to be in a room where people aren't calling me the N-word.
That's so true.
Yeah, we can get into some trolls. Let's get into some of the comments. You gave us an amazing
There's
look
a lot
into
to
your
pick from.
online life. We'd love to talk about some of these.
Sure.
I think we pulled maybe like 4.
Let's go from bottom to top here.
Okay.
This is from They're Sadding Us Among Us. Commented, like a man with a natural God-made penis with balls that contain sperm, or trans man. So how is
love
this a question? Because it has question marks in it. How is this a question?
I want to pull this up. This is one of my favorite comments I've ever gotten. So I get mistaken for a woman a lot, which totally fine. But people sort of lose their mind trying to know whether or not I have a dick. And
That's actually why we brought you here today.
yep.
We're announcing Sam's OnlyFans right now.
Take a
And
peek behind the paywall for the Pedialyte prints.
so I did this video where I like told a story about how I got mistaken for a woman and a young child in like the same instance.
What?
And it's really funny.
A young girl.
Yes.
This little lady looks so grown up.
Yeah.
Yes. And so
Where was it?
I was going into my Red Cross class. I can tell the story.
Tell the story.
I was signing
Take us down
in
the road.
to my Red Cross recertification CPR class. And I'm signing in. There's like a middle-aged woman behind me. And then the course instructor comes out to the table, sees me signing in, sees the middle-aged woman behind me, and then looks at me, looks at the woman, and talks to the woman. And is like, are you here for class? Or are you just... And then points to me, dropping her off.
Dropping her off.
And so, like, I've got mistaken for like a child and a woman plenty of times in my life.
Like, what age do they think you are to be dropped off? Like 9 years old?
Well, like I tell this story too, but at Costco, I'll get yelled at for getting samples because
Really?
children under the age of 12 can't get a sample on their own.
What?
And so
How's that?
We got to
that
go to
doesn't make sense.
Costco together.
allergies, they think they're going to get something and then
okay.
die. And so
You should pretend to start like having an allergic
that's a really
reaction
good
one
idea.
time.
That's a really good idea.
I'm an 11-year-old child and I'm dying
Let me
because
eat
you
these
did this.
nachos.
You let me die.
And I'm like, what are you doing with my daughter? I just run in.
But yeah, so this comment was in response to that video, and he's trying to figure out my genitalia. And I
Penis
just
with balls that contain sperm?
I just think-
what else would balls contain?
I just think
Legos?
it's so poetic and beautiful. Like he waxed poetically about a natural God-made penis with balls that contain sperm. I like so. Don't you think that's like poetically written? Like, why don't you just say dick?
I wouldn't go as far as poetic.
I like.
It's like if someone with CTE tried to write a poem.
Yeah.
That's what it feels
Okay.
Like
to
if
me.
Mike Tyson wrote a poem.
Yes.
You've got the penis,
Semen-filled ball sack with penis attached.
the balls that contain sperm.
Oh, that's
So that's one of my favorites. I just
it.
think
that's great.
like someone typed that and was like, "This is perfect." I think this is a
It
great
kinda
question.
is perfect.
I think so too.
Because it leaves me perplexed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want in a comment. It's like nobody understands what you mean, but they know it came from a place of hate.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
It's
great.
like something my dad would mutter in his sleep. Contain balls of sperm.
Mike's dad is a little bit different. I don't know if you've met him, but
He just met Ben in Wisconsin and told him a joke.
it's like, I love your Michael Jackson joke. Do you know my son?
I got a
Mike?
really good one. It attacks multiple groups.
I'm so dead inside.
Here you go. Let's go to another one. These rip. Okay, from stove_runner. He looks like the guy who's always scared. IDK. How to explain his content. It's just a very skinny, possibly malnutrition ginger guy who just always looks a mixture of scared and constipated.
And see, I love this one.
That's a good one.
because he put in the effort.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
he wasn't just like
Studied
you
it.
look malnutrition, which like that's sort of halfway there for being funny. I think that's a great insult.
Can
But
I say,
he-
looking at all of this, you do not
No.
look constipated.
Thank you.
Or malnourished.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm
let's
very
not
regular.
Go too far.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. But I like this. This is what I would like my comments that don't like me to be modeled off of.
Okay.
Like put in the effort. Don't just like I don't know. You can tell when they just are sort of clocking in and clocking
Yeah,
out, you know?
sure.
And this person
Yeah.
You're like, oh, is this just another day at the job
Right,
for you?
yeah.
Lunch
Walter?
card, yeah.
they're just sort of half-hearting it. And this person, I think, got a lot of little jabs and
Yeah.
had a cohesive point. And I think this is a good one.
So you see something like this. Are you responding? Are you pinning it? Are you doing any sort
That's
of...
what Aiden McCluskey does.
Okay,
bring him
I
back
don't
up
think
on
you
this
can. I
podcast.
don't think you can pin anymore. You
can.
cannot on TikTok because people like bullied.
Yeah.
That's why Aiden
You're
does
getting
it. Yeah.
bullied out of existence. That's why I thought it was the coolest thing you could possibly
love
do.
it.
That was so sick.
You can sell on Instagram.
I guess Aiden
been
does it
told.
all the time, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
Okay. But
Shouts out,
so
AIDS man.
most of the time, what's really fun is that I think these people have the intention of like being mean, but I like to make videos with like the stupidest ones, and like those always do well, and then I make money off of them. And so it's sort of fun to be able to like, okay, thank you, I'm gonna use this.
So I think a common refrain that I wish people started using more, we've talked about this in the previous episode, but I think you should just be able to post like your bank account, or like a deposit or something.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
you saying this mean, terrible shit about me
Made
literally
me this
made me
much.
like $1,000.
You
Thank
could
you so much.
screenshot
Yes.
like creator earnings on TikTok.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
Your
lean
creator
full
wallet.
into that and be like, hey, I appreciate that, but Dad
Yep.
just bought a new pair of socks with your hatred.
Stove Runner 2 has clearly watched multiple of your videos.
Yes. Yeah.
From
Yep.
this comment. They have
Yep.
they have studied you. They have taken the time to watch multiple videos because it's
Yes.
like who's always scared, always
True.
looks a
And that's
mixture.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
I
they're a
think-
fan.
They're a fan.
You're not a redhead, are you?
I think it's strawberry blonde.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Then I'll take that. Stove Runner, I apologize.
Yeah.
You were closer on that part. My
And I'm
bad.
pretty sure he was a private one too.
Yeah,
which
they
I'm
have
sure.
their child
I wonder
as
if you
their-
guys have feelings about that. But if a
you're a
mean
coward.
comment is private and also doesn't have has a profile picture of like a car,
Yeah.
I take way less. I'm way less invested in what this person has to say. If they
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
Because you're not.
Or their child. This profile pic is literally their child. looking pissed.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
They just read a comment to their child, it looks like, in this picture.
That's true. I'm just
And the
seeing
child's
that.
like, you need to hold yourself accountable.
Now, are we sure that's a child, or is that just Sam at Red Cross?
Is that Sam at Costco? Sam having an allergic reaction at Costco.
You never know. It's hard to
Cheeks
tell.
Sign
puffing.
up for this.
Yeah, I think it's so cowardly to be like, if you're gonna be shitty, just own it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying you have to put like your place, like where you work or whatever in your
Right.
profile, but like have a face.
But
have
then they'll
some
never
sort of-
do it. They'll never do it then.
Yeah, good.
The anonymity is what
I
makes
know.
it
Yeah.
fun.
I just think it's so. You're such a little baby bitch. If you're
Oh,
hiding
yes.
behind
Ben.
your little privacy wall.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, like, we make stuff and we put stuff online,
Yeah.
and that is freaky to do.
Yeah.
And so when people who aren't brave enough to like be like to own up to
Content
what
creators.
they say,
Yeah.
like, I just think that's really funny, and they're
I agree with
cowards.
you. I think we are very brave. Would you say that what we do is akin to, like, I don't know, fighting in like,
Serving in a
Iraq
war.
or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say so.
I think that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'd say working a toy fair is akin to serving overseas.
Honestly, what you
Exactly.
do at Toy Fairs is pretty dangerous.
I have
I'm glad you made it
PTSD.
all okay, dude. I'm a little worried.
There was one kid that took like $100 toy and was like twisting it yesterday, and I'm like, the parents have to stop him, or I have to.
Did
I'm
they
like
stop
singing
him?
a song. Oh yeah, I was like,
Okay,
this is,
good.
I'm just like this. A mint in box. I was like, it's mint in box. And the kid's like, he's like, it's in the box. And I'm like, the parents got to stop you, or I have.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm on like 2 Diet Cokes, just like, fuck.
You got to do a vlog of a toy fair, because
Oh,
I am struggling to imagine at all anything when it's like
Show
It's just
me your
Lester
ways.
walking around, and then the sea of people just parting as he comes through.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've got Spider-Man for you.
I don't even price stuff. I don't even put prices on things.
So how does
That makes you have to engage in the conversation. I say, let me know if you have any questions. Then I got them.
Oh.
And then they're like, well, what for this?
So
And
like,
I'm like,
what's
oh,
going on
this
with your
sucker.
mustache?
I'm like, it's God's beautiful work. Now, do you want to buy this Batman toy or not? How much for the Joker Funko Pop? And I'm like, I got this sucker. They don't have the eBay app. I can name any price.
That's
This
smart.
podcast has to do well, or we are fucked. Oh my god! Oh no! Let's do a couple.
Let's do the main event here.
Okay.
Let's do the main event. This is a DM. This is a DM, Sam,
I think it's one of the first. It's probably one of the first.
from Heloise. Hi, I saw your video on TikTok about what French people say, and no, we don't say sous la vous. It doesn't mean nothing. As a French person, I'm going to clearly tell you that it's c'est la vie. Someone told you it in the comments, and you said, no, I don't think so. Yes, it is, in all caps.
And then I replied, I don't think that's right.
That is the funniest thing.
Thank you.
That is so funny. Just that when someone does like a huge
Yep.
like screed of just vitriol, like you're wrong, you're dumb, you're stupid, and you're like, yeah, I don't think so actually, and they're just like, ah!
It
They don't
takes
know.
a
It's
lot
really
to
satisfying.
piss off the French, too.
Does it?
Yeah, they're
throwing some fresh water.
They're
on
kind
it?
of a very lazy people.
Yeah, we both went for some shitty stereotypes pretty close off the bat. Here's my thing. I don't feel like this person is actually French. Okay?
C'est la vie doesn't mean, it means that's life.
Neil, who the fuck asked you?
That's
No,
why.
just kidding. Because this person says something specific in here that, it doesn't mean. I'm trying to figure out.
It's how Sam pronounced it.
It doesn't mean nothing. Is that
No,
Are
it's
they-
no. Sous la vous means nothing, and that's how Sam pronounced it.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
Listen
Yeah.
up.
I can't read good.
I'm trying to see if she ever replied. I don't know.
I don't think she did.
Can we? This is a person I think I want to respond to and just be like, I don't think you're really French. I think that's really what I want to say. I want to
Yeah.
go like,
Yeah.
if you're so French, show me your underarms. You know, show
Yeah.
me. That doesn't even work anymore because everybody has hairy armpits.
If you're so French, send Sam a video where you surrender to him.
show me.
You French fuck. Sit on a baguette. What's the soup du jour? My taint.
Those are all really good.
I love bagging on the French.
It's fucking great. They're the last people you can still really go in on. You know.
No, you can
Yeah.
go on most white culture. The Irish love going after
That's
them.
true.
The blacks
Got
in
any
Europe?
opinions on the Irish, Sam?
You don't have to do this. I like you. You're a good person. I want you to walk away from this podcast
Get down.
alive.
Hop
you
in
so
the
much.
spit pit, Sam. No,
God.
anything you'd like to say to the French as a people?
I think that you thinking I truly believed it was pronounced like that gave me a lot of money. And
Hell yeah.
it
Hell yeah.
got merch, and people in Paris are buying it. And
The
I think
Soulavu?
that's, yes, and I think
Excellent.
that is
Yeah.
so funny to me.
I love it.
I think this is a good one to try out a little troll play. I feel like we could do a little troll play on this one.
What do you mean it is Soulavu, Sam?
We're just getting
What
right
do you
into
mean
it.
it is Soulavu? Imagine you're in France. Okay, let's
Yes.
set the scene.
Well,
You're in
yes.
France.
Mike is Hello-y.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine you're in France, okay?
I'm
You're at the
envisioning.
Eiffel Tower.
Right now he's
Yep.
the narrator.
You're on a
But later he'll be the
vacation.
troll.
You're on a vacation that's been paid for entirely by your TikTok revenue from the France video.
Yep.
Heloise emerges out of a sewer. Heloise crawls out.
Should I
of
be Hello-y or are you going to be Hello-y?
You be Eloise.
Okay, I'll be
Heloise crawls out of a sewer, and on all fours, she looks up at you,
It's so bad to be. Oh, I lost
and
it.
she looks up at you. got through 2 sentences, and my troll plays bad. you went right into OJ.
Another miserable day from the sewer. Is that
That was good.
Okay.
That was good.
it? Okay. So you see me. I
Yeah.
have, for some reason, I wear a shirt that has my Instagram handle on it. So
Love it.
you know.
There's a
Me
baguette
too.
sticking out of her butt like a tail.
Okay. All right. We're still working out the kinks here.
There's a bag.
You see me, you notice me. I go, "It's you from the internet," or
Yep.
whatever. What do you want to say to me?
What the fuck? That's all Sam has to go off of? It is you from the
I
internet.
remember you do not know our language.
If someone crawled out of a sewer and literally just said, it is you from the internet, I am running
Yeah,
for my
I
life.
probably run too.
I'm in a foreign country. I was like, this is about to be a Taken situation.
Yeah.
I have no Liam Neeson
Yeah.
at home to save.
I will say, if I'm in away territory, it does sort of change
Okay.
the dynamic.
Let's
right?
flip it here. I just
Yeah.
crawled out of a sewer in Minneapolis.
Is there a baguette in your asshole in this case?
No,
Yes.
it's too cold.
Oh.
Okay.
Half a
There's
baguette.
berets
Yeah. You
covering their
it's
nipples.
in there, but you can't see it. So
Yes.
it doesn't really matter to you.
God, I'd maybe be like, do you want to buy a tote?
Yes, salesman
yeah.
is so
I
good.
think always be selling. you know?
That's what I do. That I love
that.
it. That's what you got to do. Even
a healthy
after bad
response.
shows, you got to sell merch.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll buy a koozie.
That was my mistake. I should have been selling merch.
Oh, some of my worst shows, I sold the most merch. It
Yeah.
makes no
Really?
sense. Yeah, it's like pity buys.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
That's
I'm
sweet.
sorry that I don't value you as a person, but I do value this product.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice. That's
Ooh,
good.
Gildan, nice. Oh, Gildan, nice.
I think that's a beautiful response. I think that's
Thank you.
perfect. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I think we got it covered. Sam, thank you for coming on the Troll Hole. Is there anything you'd like to plug? Just social media
Yeah,
wise?
just
follow
follow,
Sam.
me on social media, Instagram and TikTok, Sam Shed.
Great follow.
SCHED is how you spell that last
Yep.
name.
And as for me, at Just Mike Lesser on all socials, Ben and I are on tour right now. The Crumb Kingdom tour is in full effect. Come check out the spring leg of the tour.
Dropping those crumbs.
If you crumb in my bum.
Okay.
We're working on it. If you have a troll of your own, email trollholepod@gmail.com. We're going to start responding to those. And also, if you have a clapback to this troll of your own, comment below on YouTube, and we're going to start picking our favorite ones.
Yeah.
Reading them on the next episode, and you're going to win an exclusive troll hole sticker.
We have not agreed that we're going to send out a sticker to anybody yet.
We're sending out a sticker.
You could get something.
We're sending out a sticker.
It better be a good fucking comment. All
You're
right?
going to get a sticker.
We're sending out sticker postage for anybody. Producer Neil, you got anything?
Plugs.
Plugs. Seven Swords is my band name. Follow me on all social medias. I'm just making music and DJing. Thank you guys.
Hell yeah.
Fucking love it.
I'm at Shaq Katzner on everything. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Come find me. I got a weekly show at Zora Darling in Minneapolis. Sam will be on at some point.
Hell yeah.
Mike has already been on.
I've been banned.
He's been banned. You're never going to see Mike on there again. It's really fun. It's every Thursday at 9 p.m. Check us out there. I also got a monthly show with Monica Coleslaw. It's called One Up. It's a competitive storytelling show. It's going to be very fun.
I'll be on there.
Mike will never be on that. He's already banned before he's been on. And I have a graphic novel called Hello, My Name is Poop. If you like me and want to support me, the best thing you can do is buy that and tell all your people to buy that, and then tell everybody that you want more of those.
And
we'll make more.
Review it on Readsy. That really helps too.
Yeah, Goodreads, Readsy, anything, whatever. I'm tired of all these old idiots not understanding that it's a book for kids and being like, it's pretty childish. I'm like, yeah, you're 45. What
We
do you
got to
want?
dig into that on like a Patreon.
Yeah, we'll do one.
Yeah.
I'll have an aneurysm for a Patreon.
Trolls.
Unbelievable. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm going to be all over the place. Just come follow me and I'll post my dates and everything, and come see me and Mike live.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for being in the troll hole. Double-sided
Thanks for
assholes
having
coming
us.
to you soon.
Reach in, pull it out.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.